Are we avoiding the scare zones tonight? I'm not ready for this. Explain to me again why I have to lead.
Because you know where you're going.
Do I though?
This house was a perfect example of bad timing at its finest. All right, team, where are we?
Worst night of the
It's
year.
Mickey's Not So Scary.
Not even 9 seconds in and you already ruined it.
Well, I mean, I'm ready for Not So
Wait, I didn't even notice that.
But yes, we're here for another night of Halloween Horror Nights. This is their first time coming out.
Only night of the season.
Only night so far, but we're gonna go in, have some fun, obviously do all the stuff, the houses, the scare zones, maybe get some food. So as always, if you guys enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that ding. Really? Really? Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, you gotta, okay, it's coming up here. It's like, subscribe, and ring the bell, which is up there. And then, all right,
Let's go have some fun,
let's get
shall we?
started. Woo!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, children.
And the jungle one, off limits.
Why the jungle?
No.
The jungle is awesome. They got fun and games. They got everything you want.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yes, queen. They like me because I have the camera. Are we avoiding the scare zones tonight?
For now.
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm the wimp of the group. I'm so sorry.
Like, look, we're just gonna go through these little tunnels. Oh my gosh, it's Diagon Alley. All right, team, Death Eaters.
1000%.
It's also the fact that literally everyone is here for Nightmare Fuel. Mind you, the next show doesn't start till 9:30 and it's only 8:48.
The thing is, if you want to get a good seat, yeah, you're gonna have to get here pretty early. This is your guys' first time watching Nightmare Fuel.
Yep, I'm excited.
Oh, they're in for a really special
Yeah.
adult-oriented treat.
20 minutes later.
All right, team, Nightmare Fuel.
That was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Go see it. Don't waste your time. Go see it.
For me, it's the fact that this is their first time seeing it, because I'm like, they've come to HHN for a while.
Never even knew it existed.
This is only our second time?
What's our
Yeah.
Yeah, second time, yeah.
I will give it an infinity out of 10 all day, every day. Best choreography I've seen out of any stage show, really ever, but I'm gonna let their review suffice.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it, but don't take your kids under 12.
Yeah, no, that I cannot stress enough. Do not take your kids to see this. When I say it is adult in nature, I really do mean that. So again, do not take your children to see this.
All right, kids, first house of the night, Stranger Things. Are we excited about Stranger Things though?
No, I'm not ready for this.
No, I'm not ready for this. Nakai, have you done Stranger Things yet?
Yes.
What did you think of it? Just so you can give them like a preliminary idea of what to expect.
It was awesome, and then Vecna reached out for me, and I almost cried.
Much later.
And about maybe 40 minutes later, are we in formation?
Yes.
Explain to me again why I have to lead.
Because you know where you're going.
Do I though?
Slightly.
How do you know this isn't my first time doing this house?
I know it's not.
Because you're recording it, and you post it on YouTube.
There is proof.
I can't record in the house, so there's no proof.
There's proof.
Okay, but you recorded and showed us the effects, or at least...
Did I?
Well, not the effects, but you gave us your review. But you gave us your review.
Did I do?
Much later.
We did it?
I survived.
You did it!
I'd probably say the best first house to start with, at least for me. I mean, my biggest tip is always start with Stranger Things because this is the most popular house. I think it went up to 85 minutes while we were in line. It took about maybe 55, so lucky us.
So I made friends with all my demons, let them sink their teeth in. Got used to the feeling of letting it go. So give me something to believe in, or throw me in the deep end. It all feels the same with your eyes closed. So you can throw me in the deep end, deep end. You're never gonna break me down. No, 'cause I came from a dark place, yeah.
the next day.
Right away, you can't really see down there, but lots of people are getting ready to leave.
Now I will mention, before I left, the average wait time was at least 75 minutes. Now it looks like it's gone down to at least 45 minutes.
That does not excuse the fact that the food stand wait times are absolutely horrendous.
So I think the first house we're gonna start with is Yeti because one of my best friends just so happens to be a scare actor in there. I talked about that last time we were here. But two, it's only 35-minute wait, which given HHN standards, I would say give it about maybe 10, 15 more minutes and it'll drop to at least 15. See, now for me, the issue isn't really the fact that every single switchback is open for Yeti. It's the fact that every single switchback is open for Dueling Dragons. And that thing is posting at a 45-minute wait, which I do not believe one bit. So it looks like the worst houses to hit up at the moment are the IP houses, which honestly does not surprise me. I just checked and The Last of Us is well over 2 hours, which I think is one of the first this season. So yeah, we will most likely not be doing that house tonight.
Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy. Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy.
Now sure, 55 minutes is not short by any means, but given that this is an IP house, this is basically the shortest wait that we're gonna get tonight.
I think it's also worth mentioning that there is no one crowding out these switchbacks.
What was it, 2 weeks ago we were here? I think it was either that Saturday or Sunday that this second, third switchback was full, but now that kind of worries me because I feel like we're gonna stop in the most random spot possible.
Okay, what is happening? Like, where is everybody right now?
This is almost unheard of. Like, we should have stopped by now. I'm not even gonna say we would have stopped by now. We should have stopped by now. Like, where is everyone?
Okay, there they are. There they are. Whew, starting to get worried for a minute.
A few inches later.
Now, unfortunately, last time Bungie Hunchback was not here, so hopefully he's here tonight. This house was a perfect example of bad timing at its finest. Literally waited about maybe 30, 35 minutes, come out, literal walk-in. No one in line. The express line was longer than the standby line. Think about that. But aside from that, great house as usual, and thankfully, Bungie Hunchback, I will say, that is probably the most creative, most innovative source of scaring I've ever seen. And this is why I say, come for the last 2 hours, because while at first, yeah, it takes a good bit for some of the guests to leave, but by the time, I would say like 1 a.m. rolls around, yeah, almost every house is a walk-in.
Look at the difference from now compared to earlier. There's only like maybe 2 switchbacks open, if not only 1. Yeah, there's literally only 1 switchback open. Everything else is empty, whereas earlier, every single switchback from standby to express was chock full.
5 minutes later.
No joke, Dueling Dragons took maybe 10 minutes to get in and out. That's crazy. And this also goes back to what I said last time, that you go for the IP houses first because those tend to fill up the quickest. Then later on, you go for the original houses as those tend to die down the quickest. I mean, check this out. 15 minutes for The Exorcist. A single switchback is open. This is fantastic. And it's also worth noting that this is an IP house. So an IP house being essentially a near walk-in is insane. Now, I know I've reviewed The Exorcist numerous times already, but I will keep trying my hardest to get the point across that it is the scariest house of the season. Because again, it is bloody, it is satanic, it is absolutely wild. It literally checks off every single box you could imagine when it comes to a haunted house. The only thing that I don't understand is why they would release the house before the movie, but at the same time, I guess it's really to build up hype. I don't really know. I mean, I'm gonna go see the movie when it comes out. I've never seen an Exorcist movie, so that'll be my first. So I'll probably go ahead and review it for you guys when the time comes. But in terms of the house, yeah, this is really the only Exorcist exposure that I've got. For me, it's literally the fact that Chucky is a walk-in.
Literally no one in line. Yeah, look at this. Literally no one here to see the family. How sad.
Sure smells like family in here. This is what I live for when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights, is being able to go in a house pretty much all by myself. Being able to experience a house all by myself. Being able to get hit with every single scare imaginable. It's such a great time. So I will say, if the idea of having to stay here until 2 a.m. has turned you away from Halloween Horror Nights, yeah, maybe reconsider. Well, my beauties, I know it probably didn't look like I did much, but the fact that I did 5 houses in about 2 hours is pretty crazy. So when you think about it, if we were to add Express, we could probably hit up all 10 houses in, I'd say about maybe 5 hours. hours. I will be honest, that is probably going to be the most expensive challenge I could ever do, so that's probably never gonna happen. Regardless, hope you all enjoyed this nice little vlog. Just coming out here, hanging out with some friends, enjoying myself while the weather is still hot. Thankfully, next week it is supposed to cool down, so we will actually be enjoying ourselves. Now, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Alrighty, my beauties, I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.